Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a very exciting one because we are going to be testing a few new products from the new xxRevolution range. I picked up two base products. I picked up the new Skin Glow Tinted Skin Booster, and I also picked up the cream bronzer. And then for my eyes, I picked up one of the new eyeshadow palettes, which is in the shade Excite. So we're going to be testing all of three of these products in today's video. I forgot to mention the video, but all of these products are cruelty free and vegan. The range is from £10 to £15, so this is not a cheap launch, so that is why I'm doing this video, to test them out to see if it's worth picking up. So if you'd like to see all of these products in action and see what I thought of them, then please keep watching. Oh my goodness, this is literally the first moments filming back on my old camera. I don't know if anyone's aware, but I think it was at like the end of January, mid-Feb, my Canon camera completely died on me. And I had to get it repaired, but I had to wait for the repair shop to open back up because obviously COVID. I literally got this camera back a couple of days ago, all fixed, and now I'm filming back on it and I'm literally so excited. I cannot tell you, this feels so good. So we have three products we're going to be testing in today's video. I'm going to be focusing on the skin first, hence why I've got no makeup on, because the first product we're going to be testing is the Glow Booster. So this is what the packaging looks like of the Glow Booster. They did have this in a variety of shades. I think they had about 5 shades of this. I got mine in the lightest shade, which is the shade Fever. This is called the Skin Glow Tinted Skin Booster. I believe that this is kind of a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter glowy base thing. So this is the packaging for the Glow Booster. It is in exactly the same packaging as the foundations, except it has a bronzy gold lid, and this has 27ml product in, and it costs £15. So XX, you know, is not the cheapest drugstore brand. Normal Revolution is definitely way cheaper, but if this is going to be a good dupe of Charlotte Tilbury, then that's like over half price. I think the Charlotte Tilbury is like £34 or something ridiculous like that. So let's get trying this. So it has a pump, it has the silver pump just like the foundations do, and I don't really know what's best to apply this. Recently I have been using brushes for my foundation. I don't know, I just somehow at the moment prefer the application. So I'm going to use a brush to apply this. I'm going to use a Spectrum B01 brush. I do have another one that I use with foundation, but I'll use this one because it's nice and clean. Oh my god, okay, one pump, that is quite a lot I think anyway. I'm not really too sure if that's too much. Oh my god, okay, so that's the colour compared to my skin tone. I'd say it's a bit on the yellowy side, but once you blend it out you can't really tell. Okay, so this is my skin with the Glow Booster on, and as you can see I'm obviously very glowy. It does feel a little bit tacky. I'm not sure if that's because it's still drying, but it does feel a bit tacky, and this product has small particles of shimmer in it. If that's not your thing, you're not going to like this, because I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I really hope you can, but there is very small shimmers in the product. They are really minuscule, so they're not obvious particles of glitter, but if you look close enough you can definitely see them. That being said, it obviously does help your skin look more glowy. I'm just going to read what it says so I can understand what it wants us to know. Our XX Skin Glow Tinted Bronze Booster will quickly become your hero product with added niacinamide and papaya extract. This lightweight and buildable tinted skin booster with added pearlescent particles can be used alone for a natural bronzed boost or under makeup for an extra bronzed glow. So that kind of explains the yellowy undertone to it. It's just so it looked a little bit more bronzy on my skin, but to be honest, can you tell that it gave a little bit of a bronze boost? I think it is like a very tiny difference. I mean, from a distance my skin looks absolutely beautiful. I love the effect. It is drying down a little bit more, but it does still have that tackiness to it. So I love how it looks right now, but I want to put some makeup on top to see how it looks underneath. So the next product we've got to try is a cream bronzer. So I am going to go ahead and put some foundation on, and then I'll be right back and we can put it on. Okay, so I went ahead and put some foundation and concealer on. I have got the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation on. This is an absolute holy grail. Like, I literally can't not have that in my collection. Like, I love that so much. And then I thought I'd stick to Revolution theme. I've got the Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer on. So I've got all my initial base products on, and now we're going to test out that cream bronzer. So cream products are absolutely everywhere at the moment, and I'm not mad about it. I'm really getting into my cream products, especially cream blush. I'm yet to, you know, find a love for cream bronzer, but I am so happy that a more affordable brand has come out with a cream bronzer. So this is the Bronze Skin cream bronzer by xxRevolution. This is the packaging. Absolutely love it. I got mine in the lightest shade, which is Inspire. They do have 3 shades, which, I mean, cream products are a little bit more flexible. You can kind of deepen them up and lighten them up, so I don't think that's a bad start. This is the packaging for the cream bronzer, and it is in like a glass jar. How fancy is that? I love it. So this is £15, which is a lot of money. They still do have 3 for 2 on the website at the time that I'm filming this. I don't know if by the time I get this up it will still be on. They do also have like a lip balm in the collection, but I didn't pick that up because I've obviously just got the Soft one, so I don't really need another lip balm. And there were 2 other eyeshadow palettes. I only got one of them, but I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the packaging. You just open it up and there's a little hygienic seal. And then this is the shade Inspire. I have obviously swatched it, so my finger has been in there. But I think that's a really nice shade for a fair to light skin tone. Obviously we won't know 100% until we actually start putting it on our skin. But I think that's a really nice shade. A little bit pricey being at £15, but it's in a glass jar. You get 28 grams of product in here, so you know it is a little bit expensive, but you get a lot of products in here, and this stuff lasts ages. Like, you only use a little, I only use a little bit of it, so I know this is going to last me a very long time. So for me, it's worth the investment. So I personally take my cream bronzer products on a brush. This is a Real Techniques sculpting brush. I think it is like a contour brush, but I think it's too dense for powder contour, so I do use it for cream products. So firstly, I'm just gonna lightly tap my brush in here and see what happens. I don't want to put too much on my brush because if it's too pigmented we can't blend it out, then there's a problem. So let's start off with this amount. Do you want to see it a little bit better? So that is quite a nice shade. That is quite light, but it's not super pigmented, which I personally think is a good thing because I think you can easily put too much of this stuff on and then it just looks cray cray. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love that it's not too pigmented. Like, for me, I prefer my cream products to be sheer because then I can build it up to my desire. If you prefer your cream products more pigmented, this is probably going to be a little bit too sheer for you. But I'm proper scraping at the product and I'm only getting this much out. So I think it is absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Perfect for the summertime. Chanel Who. Guys, I'm going to recommend this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's definitely on par with my type of cream bronzers. It's not too pigmented, so you can build it up to your desire. The shade is perfect for fair to light skin tones. It's not too dark on me at all. It just gives me a really wash of bronzy colour. Oh my god. I love it. Okay, I absolutely love it. In terms of the glow booster underneath my foundation, I think you can definitely tell. You can always tell on my forehead if I've got a glowy base on underneath. But my skin definitely looks glowy still. So I'm going to now do the rest of my makeup because the last product we need to test is an eyeshadow palette. So I'm not going to bore you with the rest of my makeup. I'm going to quickly do that off camera and then I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I've got all the rest of my makeup on. I will try and remember to link everything down below that I'm wearing, but I am wearing a lot of XX stuff and Revolution stuff because we are using XX today. But I picked up this eyeshadow palette. This is called the xxRevolution eyeshadow palette. It's in the pink packaging. What they've done differently with this collection is that all the eyeshadow palettes are in different colours, whereas the quads before were in the like gunmetal packaging. These are all different. These obviously retail for £10 each like their other quads. And yeah, I'm really excited about this new colour scheme. So the packaging for this looks exactly the same as the highlighters. I actually did use the highlighter today. I used the shade Echo. Is it in exactly the same packaging as the highlighter, which personally I think is a little bit confusing because I think they should have changed it up. But this is what the xxRevolution palette looks like. How freaking stunning is this palette? Obviously I had to pick this one up. I love pink and I needed to pick the one with the pink up. So before we get into it, I have primed my eyes. I use the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. This is so the shades have something to stick down to. Okay, so we are going to take the matte pink in the palette and I am going to whack this all in my crease. Then I'm going to take this lighter matte down here. This is just like a light cool tone matte on a bit more of a fluffy brush. This is just from xxRevolution. And I'm just going to use this to kind of buff out the edges of that pink. And then I'm just going to use a little bit more of that pink and just buff it up ever so slightly. Okay, what I'm going to do, obviously we don't have any more matte shades to play with, so I'm just going to take more of the brown shade. It's probably not going to be dark enough. I was just going to put it either side and it's not, so I'm going to mix the pink and the brown and just put this either side. Okay, so now we've got the matte shades on, we do have these two shimmers to play with. So I'm going to take this darker one and I'm going to put that on my lid. They feel so creamy. Look at this. Oh, it's like a duochrome pink to green. Oh. Those are the two shimmers in the palette. How beautiful are they? The texture of that shade is literally so squishy, but if you look, it is like a pink to bronzed duochrome. It's absolutely stunning. And then for my lower lash line, I'm just going to take more of the pink. And then lastly, for the inner corners and brow bone, I'm going to take this shade down here. That shade is beautiful on the inner corners and brow bone. So this is my completed eyeshadow. We've tested all of the products out. I'm now going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish off my makeup and I'll be right back with my final thoughts on these new xxRevolution products. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is my completed look. So for my lashes, I used those Doll Beauty lashes that I got in the mystery box, but I don't know what the style are. I can't stick it in this inner corner as well, it's really bugging me. But these are the lashes. I'm actually unsure what style they are. I do apologise. For my mascara, I actually used my Collection Lash Surge, but I think it exploded. So I need to get a new one. So I did go in with that, but then I went over with the Bad Girl Bang over the top because it was just really clumpy and messy. So I just used this to straighten it out. And then my lips are the Soph and Revolution new Candy Icing Duo. Love this colour. I just think it's such a me everyday colour. I even used this to go out the other night. Like, this is so perfect and I can honestly see myself reaching for this so much. So yeah, this is my completed look. I really hope you like it. We can finally sit down and talk about the products we tested in today's video. So firstly, the Glow Booster. I think that this is beautiful. Firstly, it is expensive, but the packaging does feel nice and heavy. It is like glass packaging. You get 27ml in here. But the actual product itself is so stunning. Obviously, I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury one to compare to, but this one has small little gold shimmery particles in it. But honestly, guys, once you put your makeup on top of it, you cannot see them whatsoever. Only if you like looked really up close. I don't think you can see them then, but I just saw a few little shimmer particles on my forehead, but that was it. Obviously, if you was just to wear this on its own, you would see the shimmer particles, but that honestly just depends on how you're going to use this product. This for me would probably more likely just be how I used it today underneath my makeup. I do need a little bit of coverage, so products like this just don't do it for me. When they're on their own, I have to have something on top of it as well. But as far as how I used it today, absolutely beautiful. I love the finish it gave my skin. I still feel like my skin looks really nice and glowy. My skin looks nice and smooth as well. I didn't even put any pore filling products or anything, but I just feel like I just look like I've got filtered skin right now. I don't know, it's just absolutely beautiful, and it has to do with this product. So yeah, I really recommend this. The cream bronzer. Now, this actually blew my mind at how much I like this. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Again, £15 is a little bit, you know, a little bit pricey, a little bit higher for drugstore brands. But again, in luxe packaging in a glass jar, looks very expensive, and you get 28 grams of product in here, which is really, really good. The colour of this shade Inspire is perfect for fair to light skin tones, I want to say. It kind of just does depend on how bronzy you like your makeup to be. For me, because I'm fair, if I put a really orangey pigmented bronzer on, it's going to look a bit ridiculous on me. So I do like the more fair sheer bronzers just to add a little bit of warmth to my skin. So for me, this is absolutely perfect. The formula of this bronzer, it's not super pigmented. You do have to dab your brush in there a few times. So if you're scared of cream bronzers and things because you think they're going to be a bit too much and not able to blend out, this worked perfectly for me. I dabbed on a few layers and it still looked really nice and bronzy. It didn't look too much for me. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of this, I'm not gonna lie, and I do recommend it. If you don't want to spend extortionate amounts on like Huda Beauty and Fenty, definitely check this out because it is really, really good. The eyeshadow palette, the shade Excite, this is absolutely stunning. I love the shades in here. I do kind of wish they did like both of these shades as pink, so like this may be like a proper dark pink and this slightly lighter. But I think the colour story is really pretty, especially for your pink eyeshadow lovers. Oh god, this eyelash is really bugging me. I'm so sorry it's not stuck on properly. It's just not cooperating today. The colour story is absolutely stunning. I love the shimmers they've put in here. They have put like more of a darker, oh god, I can't believe how duochrome it is. Like, you can see pink, I can see like bronzy gold. Like, I just love it. It's so stunning. This perfect inner corner and brow bone shade. And yeah, I just had a little bit of fun with it. I just created a really nice pinky eyeshadow look. I love it. I'm not in any rush to go and collect the other ones. It is a really nice formula. Like, matte's really nice and pigmented, blended out properly. Blended out nicely. The shimmers really pigmented. Absolutely blinding and stunning. Like, the shimmer formula is so beautiful. Yeah, but I'm just not in a rush to pick up the other two eyeshadow palettes. There are purple and gold bronzy toned ones, so if they're more your thing, you might want to pick those ones up, but because I love pink, obviously I picked this one up. They are stunning. They are £10 though, so you know, a little bit pricey for a quad, but that is xxRevolution after all. This video, I'm more excited about the base products than I am the eyeshadow palette. So yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Please let me know down below what you think of these products. I would absolutely love to know your opinions. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!